Well, good afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Chitwood. We have just finished up with producers from our team. We're now in our executive suite. I just showed you our Christmas tree and our executive suite back here and how beautiful everything looks. You said, why do you do that, to show off? No. We do it because you're part of the family. This is what our place looks like here with my executive suite. See, some people will live in a dump and have a Cadillac out front. That rhymes. I didn't even know it. Some people will live in a dump and have a Cadillac out front.
Wow.
I'm not going to live in a dump and have a Bentley out front. Right. To you live from the executive suite right here. We just want to tell you guys that we have had an incredible... Let me see if they're through yet. Let me see if they're through. They may still be here. I don't know. We should have been shooting it the whole time, but we didn't do it. I don't know when we're going to learn that. Do you? Let's see if he's gone. I bet he's gone. Oh, he's tearing down now. They're tearing down now. They're tearing all the equipment down now. But we've had an incredible... they're still loading up their equipment here. You can see we've been in a very, very serious shoot here. Our team has been here with us. I mean, we had a great shoot, by the way. This is equipment. They've already taken 3 or 4 loads of equipment out, but cameras and this was someone real quick because I have something very important to tell you. Dr. Shannon Cook's here.
Hello, everybody.
My son, here he is right
here.
Well,
we've been working hard today for you guys. I tell you, you better get ready. 2018 is going to be absolutely amazing.
I believe it's going to be good. Now, I'll tell you what, Dr. Cook, I have to kind of hold it on me now. I hate to cut you off, but I'll tell you what we have been instructed to do. Number one, now, have you got people on here? Do you care anything about your future? Or do you just want to die broke? You want to die broke? If you care anything about your future, you need to listen to people who have got money. Now, let me tell you what we're going to do. We have had and heard and been with Kevin O'Leary all week. Willie Robinson was with us some. Who was that other guy? James who?
James Smith.
James Smith. And we have had a great week. It's been one of the greatest weeks of my life. We've worked hard this afternoon. We flew in our jet. It's snowing. Came in. Snowing here. We're here in the executive suite now. Just trying to recover. About 18 hours a day. But what's important about that is how do we get you involved with your dream and your future? Now, I never thought, to be honest with you, oh man, is your back hurting? We've been standing up, giving all this. I mean, we rehearsed those lines, all that filming and taping. We rehearsed those lines out there, seemed like 10,000 times. I never thought in a million years that you'd have to beg people to have money. I never thought in a million years that you'd have to put a noose around somebody's neck and drag them into their future. But ladies and gentlemen, you need to hear me today. I'm serious. We have never seen so many people, and 99% of them, by the way, are Christians. Now, down in Orlando, at that convention, you didn't have to drag anybody there. No. They didn't come because they got a donut. They didn't come because they got a breakfast. They came because they wanted to change their life. Now, there's somebody on Periscope, and they're talking about, is Donald Trump a Christian? Why don't you be more concerned about your own self? And the Bible tells you to quit trying to get the stick out of somebody's eye when you've got something in your own eye. And then somebody in there said that they're going to give us a dream prophecy. Said they're going to sell us a dream prophecy. I can tell you what the dream is, and you'll have to pay nothing. Your dream is to be successful, happy, healthy, wealthy, have money. That's the dream. That's what we call living the dream. Yeah. Can somebody, there's nobody on here at all tonight. They're just, I don't know, they're just, either they're starting to hate us because they're starting to see the signs, what we call the handwriting on the wall. Yeah. Where that you're going to know that we are not going to keep begging you to be rich. Now, you just did a very important interview out there, yes, and you were talking about how that with our system that you could increase their income to, how many was it?
10 times.
10 times.
More than what they have right now.
10 times. More than you have right now. If you make it $100,000 a year, we can increase it 10 times. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds to me like that's an offer that I cannot refuse.
That's right.
Does that sound like it to you?
That's what it sounds like.
So, we just cannot expend our energy begging you, when are you going to hook up with some billionaires? When are you going to hook up with some millionaires? We don't want you hooking up with any trillionaires. You need to get hooked up with some millionaires. Now, the lion's den is coming.
It's coming.
And I mean, when the lion's den comes,
woo, my goodness,
you better make sure that you know what you're talking about. Because if you don't, I can tell you what his line was. I won't, but I'll let him tell you in a minute. So what I wanted to share with you guys is this, that we have now just reached 60 million. Look on the screen. That's good, isn't it?
60 million.
60 million. If you look on the screen, you'll see that we are the number one and have been since about 2 years ago, I guess. When we hit 50 million, they gave us a big award. Now we hit 60 million. I've already received emails from them, and they said, you're getting ready to get the second award for the number one in the world.
Wow.
60 million. Now, we must be doing something right with some of the people.
That's right. That's right.
And it seems like, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful to you guys, but it seems like that it's the sinners that really want it. And the Christians want just a hallelujah and a shout. I'm putting my glasses on because I saw somebody write something on there bad. 60 million connected to us. 7.5 million on social media sites. Ladies and gentlemen, we must be doing something right to help the people. So we're going to make you get motivated.
Yes.
It's not going to be, will you? It's not going to be pretty please. What it's going to be is you are going to get motivated. Somebody type it on the screen right now. Get motivated. Sucker born every minute. There, let's get rid of this guy here. This guy, look at that beard. Man, you ought to shave your beard and mustache. Let me get rid of this guy. I don't like him. Don't cut on here again. I just got through, just like that, bam, he's gone. So you're going to be forced to get motivated. You say, why would you do that? It's simple. Because if I can help you get to where you want to be, if you even know where you want to be, some of you don't even know. Some of you are just glad that you can eat Kentucky Fried Chicken another night.
Wow.
I ain't eating no Kentucky Fried Chicken. If I'm going to eat some chicken, I'm going to go to Ruth Chris and order their special chicken that they serve. But we're going to make you, there's Donna Norcross right there. She's been helping me all week. Donna, you've been a great help to me all week. We're going to make you, somebody put make me. I'm going to make you. Now, we're not going to be like Al Frankenstein.
No, my God.
And make him but we are going to make you get motivated. Why? Because if we can get you to where you need to be, if you even know, then it's going to help us because we've accomplished one of our dreams. And we're very philanthropic. I don't know if you know it or not, but we have already given to the Bradley County. I mean, hours and hours of time, and we'll be there tomorrow. Dr. Cook will be there tomorrow, and we're going to be instructing and seeing if these people want to do better in life. So we're going to make you get motivated. Don't forget Sunday at 8:47, we have our brand new show called Get Motivated. Potential Church will be on at 8. It's over at 8:40. Then we start the Get Motivated show at 8:47. You need to be a part of all of those broadcasts. Now, I am going to turn this over to Dr. Shannon Cook, and he has some powerful words of encouragement to give you. There's Ruthie Adams. Jonathan, excited. Ruthie, I love you. I love you. Thank you very much. I love you. Remember that because of all of our filming out there, we're getting pretty low.
Well, we want you to know today that you can achieve the dream, but you have to get motivated. It's hard to get motivated when you don't know where you're going. So first of all, you need to dictate your dream. You need to write it down, put it on paper, write the vision, make it plain. We can't help you get where you don't even know where you want to go. Once you find out where you want to go, we have a blueprint, we have the map to success, and we can show you how to reach your maximum potential in your business, in your marriage, in your mindset. Dr. Chitwood, I believe a lot of the mindsets just need to be changed. See, in order to get better, you got to get around better. You have to see better. You have to touch better. And we're telling you that we want to help you get to the place that you want to go. Because I'm telling you, the lion's den is coming. We're going to weed out all the fakers and the shakers. We're trying to find out who wants to be successful. I'm asking you that question right now. Who wants to be successful on here tonight? I want to see your name. I want you to interact with us tonight. Do you want to be successful? Do you want to live in the best, drive the best, wear the best, take fantastic vacations once a month? We was in a conference where they said the guy takes a vacation once a month. That's almost a whole month he takes off to be with his family. Who wants to be successful? I see it, they're typing it. I do. Yes, sir, I do. Well, we want you to know when it's time to make a move, no more talking. We've been talking about lip wrestling. No more lip wrestling and lip talk. You have to make a move because we are going to put you in a position to not just win, but to dominate in life. Dr. Chitwood, I'm telling you, they're on fire now. Somebody has to wake the dream up on the inside of you. Some of you better wake up because your life is nothing more than a vapor. You don't have much time to waste. Are you ready to get into your dream? Are you ready to get into the income and the wealth that was destined for you before the foundations of the world?
You know, I had a man to say that very same thing that you said just then. He said he had received a report from the doctor that he only had a few months to live. He was 57 or 58 or somewhere in there. And the first thing that crossed his mind is he had not completed anything in life that he wanted to complete. And the second thing was, he said, I don't know what in the world my wife is going to do because I have nothing to leave for her if I die in 2 or 3 months. Later, he died. He was a Christian, and he went to heaven. But he left his wife. His wife's name was Rebecca, by the way. His wife, Rebecca, was left in a bad place. No money. She had been a hairdresser her whole life, but she only worked 3 days a week. Now she's having to work more just to keep the house note paid and so forth. Do you really, come on, do you really think that God wants you to live like that?
No.
Do you really think that you want, hey, Jeff, come on in. Do you really think God wants you to live where that you're broke the good life some of the time? If you don't want it all the time, don't you think you should have at least 1 year out of 50? 1 year out of 60? You need to get motivated to change your life. Now, I don't see any hearts going up for me. You put them all up for my son, good. Don't see any super hearts going up for me. You apparently put them all up for my son. That's good. But the one thing I do want to say is I believe every word that he said. So if I believe every word he says, that means you ought to start putting up some hearts for me because I just agree with what he said. Why you'd put them up for him and not put them up for me, I will never, never, never know. But I do want to tell you that we love you. Your family loves you. Get ready. We got the big, I mean, we got 20, 30 trees around here?
Yes, sir.
We got 20 or 30 Christmas trees around here. It's just beautiful. You know, y'all were here last time with us. I think I showed you this a few minutes ago. But you hit it twice.
Double tap.
There's a tree there that's in my executive suite there. Look at that. There's Dr. Cook sitting over there. Dr. Cook over there. We're trying to recoup from that we had, because I'll tell you the truth. That's hard work.
Yes, sir. But it's going to pay.
But we did it for them. We didn't do it for us. We didn't make a penny out of this. We're doing it for you. And the thing about it, if we can't get you excited about your dream and get you motivated, then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, if I can't get you motivated, then there's nothing I can ever do. Don't you agree?
That's true.
There's not much I can do to help them if I can't get them motivated.
They don't even know where they want to go.
They don't. If you don't know where you want to go, how can we take you there? In other words, it's a. We called a limo the other day. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
And what was the first thing he said?
Where are you going?
Where are you going? And what we say? We looked up our phone and you gave him the address.
Told him where we wanted to go.
And then what did he do?
He took us there.
He put us in his GPS and he took us there.
That's right. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm telling you, those that are looking and watching us today, where do you want to go? What are your life goals? Do you want to be a winner? Do you want to be a high achiever? Somebody said, well, I'm trying. No, it's a difference between trying and doing. You got to throw excuses out. You got to eliminate your excuses, and you have to connect with some coaches. Dr. Chitwood, we learned this week that the most successful people in the world have coaches. What have we been telling you for the last 3-4 years? You need a coach in your life.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I want you to do a couple of things. One is you need to start planning for March of 18. Now, let me count with you. Let's say that's a few days in December. You got all of January, all of February, and about 18 days in March. And then you have at least, 20 days in December? So they got 90 days almost? Yes. You have 90 days to prepare yourself and to see where you want to go. In the meantime, if you don't know, then I would just encourage you that you ask God. Because he did say, if you call upon me, I'll answer you. So if you don't know God, you need to learn God. You need to get connected to God. You need to put God in your life. There's no question about that. All right, I think we're in pretty good shape. We've done good there, and we are in the process of now moving to our next. We have a dinner meeting at 7, is it? 7 o'clock, I believe it is. We have a dinner meeting at 7 tonight. I just wanted to tell you again that we appreciate it. By the way, we conducted a free clergy, tax, and law conference here today at the theater. Poor people can't do this. For all the preachers in Georgia, Tennessee, Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis. And we had a lot of people here for the tax conference. We didn't charge them a penny, and we gave them a free lunch, free cookies, free drinks, and everything was free. Everything was free. And so I just wanted to tell you that that's part of our philanthropy part that we give out to ministers, to churches, and church leaders. And they were so appreciative because there's about 4 of them getting ready to go to jail. And so we just wanted to let you know that we're very appreciative to God that we could do that today. I mean, you came up today at lunch when we landed from our airport, yes, and because you even brought some food to the headquarters because we didn't have time to stop and eat lunch. So we're thankful to God that we could donate. I guess it's probably $10,000 or $15,000 total stuff. I mean, facility and everything. About $10,000 or $15,000 worth of benefit to ministers, church, and so forth. Now, remember that when you get mixed up with Spanish people that don't know what they're doing. Remember that when you get mixed up with people that's only been doing it for 6-7 years. Remember that, and that's the reason why if you need your 501c3, we got a special price, 501c3 done right. Go to 501c3 done right. Go to 501c3 done right. All right. I've enjoyed being with you there in a short time. I wanted to give you an update, as I always do, about where we're at, what's taking place in our life and our organization. And it's all focused and centered on you. Yes. Why? Because we really really love you, the family. You are incredible, and we love the family. 501c3 done right. Everybody needs a 501c3. Everybody needs a private foundation, 501c3 done right. And by the way, if you want the free Amazon free Amazon gift cards, you need to go here. Listen, Carrie. Hi, Tiffany. I love you, honey. Go to, you ready? Megamichael.com. Megamichael. And I'm telling you what, it is mega. I mean, everything we do is mega. I mean, Mega Michael is mega. You need to get to Mega Michael now. Right now. There's Bishop Jim Bush. Let's stop talking about what we want to do, and let's be proactive and start doing it. If you want any of the free Amazon gift cards, go to megamichael.com. The next award night will be December the 10th. December the 10th. All right? We've enjoyed being with you. We'll give you an update on our filming here, and we want you to know the Lion's Den is coming. If you don't know what you're doing, you will get eat alive. You'll either come out with a big check or you'll come out in a body bag.
Wow.
All right. We'll see y'all later. We're here right now live, the executive suite. Look forward to talking to you on our next broadcast. See you later.